Using the quadratic formula to solve an equation by Lou Yardley. In this example, our equation is equal to y equals negative 7x squared plus 2x plus 9. Quadratic formula applies to any equation in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, which this formula is in, or which this equation is in. In this case, negative 7 is equal to a, 2 is equal to b, and 9 is equal to c. To find the answer to this equation, you plug the a, b, and c values into the formula. X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, which is the quadratic formula. So, once we plug in the a, b, and c values into the quadratic formula, our equation would be x equals negative 2 plus or minus square root 2 squared minus 4 times negative 7 times 9 over 2 times negative 7. And then, once we simplify again, we would get negative 2 plus or minus square root 4, because 2 squared equals 4, plus 252, because when you multiply negative 4 times negative 7 times 9, it equals 252, over negative 14, because 2 times negative 7 equals negative 14. Our next step is to simplify again. So you would only add 4 plus 252, and that would be one step. And then you simplify again, and you take the square root of 256, which equals 16. So we have x equals negative 2 plus or minus 16 over negative 14. And since there's two symbols, a plus and a minus, there would be two possible answers. One would be x equals negative 2 plus 16 over negative 14, or x equals negative 2 minus 16 over 14. But you can simplify both of these answers again. The final answer for negative 2 plus 16 divided by negative 14 would be x equals negative 1. And the simplified answer for x equals negative 2 minus 16 over negative 14 would be x equals 9/7, or if you want it in decimal form, 1.28. So there we have it. The equation y equals negative 7x squared plus 2x plus 9. When you work it out, the final answers should be x equals negative 1 and x equals 9 over 7. And remember, we have two answers because the quadratic formula is plus or minus. So there'd be a positive answer and a negative answer. Thank you for watching the quadratic formula with Lou Yardley.